Hey guys, it's Juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. And it is time for our little sun moving quickly into the sign of Taurus. So, just for your pleasure, I just want to show you guys little bowl tribe situation here. I know it's not done, but I kind of started painting this little bowl with the Venus sign and the Taurus sign. Anyway, yay! And also, Venus went direct, as we all might know or not, but if you don't know, it's true. And also, if you're my continuing listeners, I love you guys and thank you for being here. Always, as always, spreading the consciousness. And also, if you're new to this channel, it's happy to have you here, and I would love it if you would please just press that subscribe button and then like the video. That way we can spread the juiciness. Okay, Taurus bull trap. I got so much shit to say right now. And again, if you have a Taurus anywhere it's at your chart, if you're a cross watcher or sun, moon, Venus, rising, all of it's relevant. Of course, the sun is the strongest part of it because that's when the sun moves, and that's when they tell me to channel the shit and the beautiful shit. There's a lot to say today, but I've decided I'm going to start with this moving forward, which is a 9. Look how beautiful. Moving forward, and I'm going to read that to start out with because, man, there's so much. And it's just, we're going to get through it quickly, but I'm just telling you it's a lot. So, brace yourselves. Okay, so it's like really basically it's about self-determination, growing your wings, and moving briskly with determination. This angel has yet to determine exactly where he or she is going. What she does know, however, is she's leaving behind the shadowy, haunting illusions of the past. This is a big deal throughout the whole reading, too. Woo! Okay. Everything already is feeling lighter and brighter as she moves into the mystery of the eternal now. To her, surprise luminescent wings magically appear to assist her on her flight home to herself. That is fucking beautiful, man. I mean, seriously, what? And this is male or female, you guys, just because I'm saying it, because that's the way they're writing it, but seriously, I love this thing. She never noticed them before, but she always had access, but her inner power and strength, she realizes they were always there, just waiting to be recognized. This is true for all of us. There is the potential for greatness within everyone. It's up to each individual to coax out the inner genius by taking actions of self-love and self-care. When that becomes your conscious reality, then you will know for certain you have connected to the source of your internal guidance, and this is the ultimate move forward anyone will ever take. That is home. Oh, I love it. Let's take another look at it. That's great. This I channel it, like I know what the spirit comes in. Why is this doing that? Is there a little weird thing going on here? Let's see. Look, I don't know. I feel weirdness. Okay, there it is. Yeah, baby, yeah. That can go on your altar. What do you think? So anyway, moving on, there's a lot to cover. And I don't like to take this too long because it makes me uncomfortable to make everybody have to listen and listen and listen. But I do have to say that I did first start, because everybody knows if you're with me, and if you're not, this is the news. I do my channeling. It starts, usually maybe a day. Sometimes it's only a day. Sometimes it's right away. But a lot of times it could be that I'm, this consciousness coming. I just don't like to say things unless it's coming through my higher self. So basically, the first thing I did was I went into the Ascended Masters, my motherfuckers, and Saint Germain's in the middle here. So he's like, work your magic. He's like and Saint Germain to me, he's definitely in the sacred geometry. They all are. But definitely Saint Germain works with this practice more somehow. And he also aids. I know when I was in Belize, I made kombucha. And that's how I survived with my daughter for the first year. I was making it all the time for people started loving it. And then I had chaya growing, which is a superfood, and I would call it chaya bucha. Anyway, I had resorts. People wanted my shit all the time. So the thing is, that was working. I feel like Saint Germain was there with me doing that. Now, the other two sides of this little thing is that somehow I felt really strongly that you got to detach from drama. And this might not even be your own. It could be, but it may not. And it could be other people's. And you need to stay focused on your central thing here. Like, keep it in your frontal, your central, what you want. You got to stay focused on your vision, because there is something that we all have to do in our soul purpose if we're still doing this and not fucking giving up our souls. And Saint Germain's there to back it up. That's what I was feeling. Okay, so for that part, and we already know this part, which is awesome. Awesome. Yay. And the other good thing is, it feels to me like a lot of this bull tribe has been a fucking trip. But the good news is there's a lot of good things coming out of it. I mean, first of all, there's a lot of creativity. You've gained a lot of strength. I got the strength after I meditated and it came out. I did feel like there was a little bit of shit with the temperance. Oh, and also, either it's you or it's someone else that has a little bit of a fucking, what do you call it? Recklessness to them. Temperance also, so it could be these two cards. Could be you. Look, let's see what she's doing. Is she pointing to him or is he pointing to her? Who fucking knows? Either way, man or woman, watch out for that in yourself and others. Know that you should be proud that you have a nice strength. I feel like you've been getting through it. But I also feel like there was a deception in the past that really sucked for you. And there was a third party involvement. So maybe you're healing from that, which is good. Or you were the one doing it. I don't know. Either way, it's okay. You wake up with yourself. And there's still justice. And justice is about, for me, this means when I say justice instead of judgment. Judgment's a higher energy, like for ourselves, we're only. But justice kind of is too. Although it, even though it represents the Libra, it's, I mean, in astrology, everything represents, but we are all one with all of this, really. But the Justice card to me means the balance of energies. So for sometimes when I'm reading, I think that the balance of energies means inside of ourselves always. It's an inside job always, first and foremost. But with this, I felt something about deception with Tauruses, and this may resonate with you. It could be a family member, it could be anything, but it most likely is a partner, but maybe not, because that's where the reckless bullshit. And the temperance, because you probably got pissed, whoever, male, female, doesn't matter. Point is, and then also there was a third party involved, maybe, or maybe someone thought there was. It could have been it could be any third party. It doesn't mean it has to be an affair, but it could be a family member that interferes too much. I'm not really sure. So, anyway, I also got this. if you're a Taurus or you're a cross watcher that is involved with Taurus, just be careful of pregnancy because I felt a little fertility coming in. Yeah. So there's that. Now, I also feel like there's a period that you had to go and rest. Man, you got a good shit going on, though. I feel nothing but good money coming in for y'all. And the strength came in. And then we got the queen, and these two are the same to me, man. It's like the empress right there. Yeah. You got the queen of pentacles and the fucking nine of pentacles, which is pretty much the same thing to me. Just watch out for this reckless ass energy. And it may be yours. It could be yours or someone you're around. Either way, it's okay. You wake up with yourself. Transformation when you follow these steps. 1, believe in yourself. 2, pray to your higher self. You know, I mean, I'm just making that shit up as I go along. But seriously, it feels to me like a lot of this, it's all ends up good for you with your money at least, and you're gonna get through whatever it is that you're going through. As soon as you stop, you know, there's something a lot of you also I felt that has been hanging out. There's something about you guys, us, all of us, whatever, whoever this resonates. Taurus tribe, bull gang, bull tribe. There's something about something that you've just been having to wait, like a waiting game or hanging out, like the hangman energy. It's almost like it's divine timing. It is. Venus went direct, but you know, it takes a little while for us Tauruses, like whatever it is. Like, I don't know what's going on in each individual place for y'all. I don't have your charts. I'm just giving you the overall collective reading for the sign of Taurus, sun sign, anywhere this resonates. But this is definitely directed towards the fact that they want you to know the angels and guides. It's safe to love. It's safe to love. I don't hope that's helpful. Okay, let's see what else I got here. I can't remember. I gotta look. Creativity. This past shit. There's a past situation where you were deceived. You were deceived, most likely by a lover, or it could be somewhere in your emotions on a family level. It feels like a fucking, it feels like something that was emotional. So maybe not just work, but maybe it could be. You can take it any way. You can take it any way you want it, baby. Break down, baby. Go ahead and give it to me. Break down, honey. Take me through the night. Break down what I'm standing in. Can you see? Break down, it's all right. Yeah, I can't help it. We know how I am on this shit. I break into song at the least little thing. And also, it feels a lot like the timing thing just keeps coming up for the Taurus tribe. Let me see if any angels want to come through here. Please and thank you, Spirit. Taurus tribe now. Anything incoming? Thank you. Okay, we only got one there. Okay. Happy family is what I got at this angel card. Happy fucking family. Okay. So, again, maybe that's what you're healing or the nostalgia of letting go of. I'm not really sure, but I do see victory in the long run. But I do feel like there's some kind of thing that you've been hanging out, trying to avoid, but there will be good justice for you. And you've had to go into hermit mode, some of you know what I mean? And we love you. And be careful if you don't want to be pregnant or get someone pregnant, whatever gender you are, whatever who you're with, somebody needs to be careful about that pregnancy thing. Because, and you know what else I'm feeling is that there's just such a big gap, and this is overall. This is not what I just feel like overall in this energy of everything is that we need to be alone more. like alone, you know, just with ourselves. And that doesn't mean we can't have friends or whatever, but the shift that is just happening now, we need to be careful about the fact that everybody's going through and everybody's out of their fucking minds right now. Some of them, most of us, everybody on some level is like, what the hell? So you have to remember the divine timing thing and be patient in your spiritual aspects. And you will have victory. I feel everything good for Taurus reading here. Fact, and especially because I'm sorry, I'm having some licorice. I'm not sorry at all, actually. But it feels like once you get through this bullshit, what you have to know is you're a natural, Tauruses are naturally abundant anyway. But look at these pentacles. Look at them. They're pouring out all over the damn place. And we all know that we're strong motherfuckers. But it's been a lot for people lately. But victory is the end. And look, it came up in 2 decks, too. After I meditated on it. So, don't tell me I know. I can't make this shit up. Anyway. Point is, there's some kind of deception that happened. But don't forget, Taurus is whether you sing, dance, or whatever it is you do, right? I don't know how you do what you do. But I know Tauruses are connected strongly to music. And that's why we need to get passed over so we could fucking concentrate on what our happy family. It doesn't matter if it's a band or if it's a whatever it is that you're doing. But whatever you're doing, it has something to do with, you know, your earth. Like, you have to remember how beautiful you are. And I think you went through a trauma. It could be a loss of a death or something. But also, I feel like you've learned a lot about this. I don't know how this all works out, but I feel like that you had to learn a lot about somebody else being wild, and you had to tame, you know, get rid of them, or however you had to cleanse your field, or maybe it's you. But the temperance makes me feel like it could be just about you, and then the justice in the middle, the balance of these two things, like the Queen of water, the cups, and the Queen of fire, wands, like up. And you may have to hermit it for a while, but you got to focus upon your strengths, and let the death of the old ending be a thing that you realize that needed to happen. It's not a fucking death sentence. It's just that you're gonna have new ideas with it, because I did all this meditation and then I draw the cards, and I'm telling you, it's like it comes up, the ace, it's like if we're going through our thing, well, I got the justice again. In the other one, I forgot. I have another old spreading over here. So there's something about this shit that we gotta look into. Balance. And then I also have this High Priestess, which for male or female, it's about following your intuition and really not doubting yourself. And the fucking Star. I'm gonna do a little, I don't know if that glare is doing any good for us. Make a wish, baby, and our love will make it come true. Anyway, the Star and the Tarot, and that reminds me, well, it's Aquarius, like the water bearer. Aquarius is an air sign, but the water bearer is connected to the Aquarius sign for the Star, because it is the air of making the wish. Why it's in the water? Because probably Aquarians need to baptize herself with all their mental shit they go through with the fucking whole shit they got. And Uranus, too, on top of it, that rules them. But the Star card is connected to Aquarians, but also in Uranus, but it's definitely about all of us in every day. I mean, for me, I know. I'm like, make a wish, baby, and our love will make it come true. Make a list, baby, all the things I do for you. I know. Okay, anyway. Let's be careful. And another thing I felt too is, look at this shit too. So you got all of them. Now, remember when I tell you this, the king and the queens, it's not gender specific. It can be anything that or it could be somebody in your, it could be your significant other or somebody in your family. But for me, this spiritual reading, what I do and my intention that comes in is more of a spirit level. I don't really go into a bunch of other stuff. I mostly just channel it, and that's what spirit gives me. So again, now I've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, and we already had it in the other deck. So the point is, what you really need to do is forgive yourself for something and let go of all this fucking past bullshit where you feel like poverty is what governs us. So once you face it all, you're gonna be okay. Either way, it's okay. You wake up with yourself. I think I got this one twice too. I'm pretty fucking sure. Anyway, I also got the Judgment card, which is great because of the fact that we don't have to. That card is more of a card for the higher realm of it. It's like I have a place on here that you can look up some of this shit. I've done the Judgment and Justice card, but the Hermit, I know it came up twice. I can't figure out where it's at. Anyway, I wanted you to see new ideas, and then I have twos too, also like union of some kind of balance with the Pentacles and the Cups. So there's a lot of stuff coming in for y'all. But the most thing is that for all of us, the most thing I can say is don't forget about your intuition. Whatever you do, always trust your judgment, because we know we're badass motherfuckers. And there's a lot of endings, man, and we had to learn how to deal with it, and we're not good with letting go. So, but we have new ideas coming. What's up? Yeah, up with this motherfucker too. Shit, we're gonna be cool. And there's a lot of prosperity up in here too. There's a lot of hard work. A lot of you might have to go away somewhere, and a lot of you have to understand that it's timing. So much about this is timing, and if you haven't gotten to a place where you can do this work and be able to understand how to, oh, there it is, the other Hermit, there it is. I knew it was there. I knew I spread this out somehow. Look, where is it at? I just had it. Oh, there. Look, here's the two of them. From different decks, the Hermit. So a lot of you are going to have to take a little powder, a little rusty, and then just come, go inside. And then there's a couple of energies with the twos. Something about the balance of temperance. Something about learning how to be either in a relation, like something, or balance yourself. There's something about that that's coming up strong. Okay, and then I already read you the one at the first, but I'm remember about the pregnant thing. Whatever y'all, some of you people, whether it's male or female, you need to be real diligent. So please and thank you for a Taurus, the tribe Taurus and Taurus. Give me please and thank you, Spirit. Any other messages, last messages that need to come out? Thank you, God. Damn, a lot of it flew out there, huh? All right. Well, singing and dancing ain't no surprise, huh? Because we love that shit. And, oh my God, I got this the other day anyways, for the Taurus, when I was before. Manifestation power. Oh, I was doing a reading for some. Manifestation power. It's almost like, look, that's why we have to go hermit mode, and we have to do a double take and figure out and sing and dance. Look at this shit. I can't make it up, folks. Where's it at? There it is. Look, Savarati and just the whole deal. Singing and dancing. Sorry about that, you guys. I had a little to come through. So anyway, yeah, that's crazy, right? Singing and dancing, and then the arts. So whether you're a singer and dancer, there's something about this shit that's really coming up for you guys and for us. I don't know. Manifestation power, that's a big deal. Like, I feel like there's something really strongly needing to know about that. Because it's like, do we need to make a vision board? Do we need to, how are we going to manifest? By singing it? What are we doing? What are we doing to move forward in our manifestation powers, right? And then, of course, we have the goddess and integrity, which most Tauruses have. And even if it's a male I'm talking to, we got that feminine energy, but it's owning that, right? Express your divine feminine energy, enhancing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Could be a healer. Integrity. Let me see here. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. Which is funny because, well, we do that probably most of the Tauruses anyway, but it is the second house in the astrology wheel of values. Money, values, values can be more than just money. It can be, what we value, integrity. And most Tauruses have that shit, man. And we got that crown chakra, keep it high, keep it high. These all fell out for y'all and me. Earth Angel. Oh, look at that one. Tauruses are. That's like an empress motherfucker right there. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. What's love got to do with it? I mean, seriously, that's cool, right? I mean, to me, that's a great reading, and it ended up with this, which is the highest, the judgment of going up high, like the angels are blowing their fucking horns and shit on this card. And this is the rider deck, just different things. But let's not forget that the Justice came up a couple times, so I don't know what's going on with that for y'all. And again, I'm available for personal readings if anybody needs one. It's safe for you to love. I just keep feeling like we have been through something with these joke and shit show. We might have lost something. We might have trusted somebody, and it ended up as a shit show. And it made us weary, and it feels like it was a reckless, whether it was you or them, whoever it was. Something had to happen to balance out your temperance, or like you were learning a lesson from theirs. I'm not really sure how that went for you. It's an individual thing. Again, if it doesn't resonate, leave it. But definitely know that you are not a victim. It's law of attraction, and you attracted it. What's your lesson? What is your lesson? And don't let it consume you, and keep your heart from staying open to give and receive love from your true divinities and your light body energy, just remember. And next time, it's really hard out there sometimes. You have to find someone that matches your energy. And what we constantly do, and that's why I did the thing on narcissistic entities, toxic relationships, because it's all over the place. If you try to find someone, even if they're not a narcissist or a codependent, and they don't have the same values or the same beliefs as you, then, basically it's not a match. It's going to end up badly, but you might want to have a good lesson from it. I don't really know how to say that. That's up to you and your inner inside job. But I'm just saying, man, it's a good thing. And I do have this energy with the twos of them. But there's also something I feel like totally tripped somebody out. It was either you that did it or your partner or somebody, but somebody had a third party involved in something. It could be business, but it's most likely not. It's what I'm feeling, but I definitely feel like you got some power, man. It's time to step it on up and get into it, because you need to make a wish, and there's victory. I don't see anything but good shit except for your past that you can't maybe get over, or whatever. It could be holding you back on any court level or some kind of thing. But don't be sorrow about it. Just keep your energy high. Saint Germain. Remember? Let's go back to the middle. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget about moving on with this motherfucker. Moving on up. And then Saint Germain. This motherfucker here. He's awesome. So make sure you touch in with him every chance you get when you talk to Spirit, however you pray, whatever you do. Make sure that he's part of the deal because it came up strong for us. And then staying focused and detaching from drama. These are the ascendants. And then this is the other powerful one I did the reading with. So don't forget about, rewatch it, whatever. But don't give in. And the Hermit came up twice, too. That's the other thing. Forget about your intuition, but look at these two Hermits. They came up, too, together. And we had more than a couple of these come up together of the different decks. So just to know that Taurus, you guys, and then remember, don't forget, we got all of these. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I won the Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like, is this the Queen? Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles feel like almost the same to me a little bit here. And then there's a bunch of Pentacles. You got a bunch of Pentacles. But remember, if you do not want to have a child or be pregnant and you're at that age, male or female, you better wrap it up or be careful because there could be something like that I felt coming. And because everything's changing, you just got to be careful about that. We got to balance. There's some kind of justice. I don't know. Each person is different. So watch out for that reckless bullshit too. And something makes you feel like you're shut out. Maybe some of you had a recent breakup. Something about money. But don't, focus. Don't focus on that because look what you got. You got the King of, and we got the Queen of all of it. And the Kings. I didn't pick this shit out. It just happened because that's the way I do it. That's the way I do it. This is how I do it. And then victory, too. Look at that. Shit. With your strength. You guys, Tauruses are fucking awesome, man. Resilient. A lot of death. A lot of endings. But also new beginnings, man. And a lot of good things to look forward to. So keep your thoughts high. Keep yourself beautiful and strong and juicy. Moving through your experiences. Not letting life totally take a toll on this little vehicle that we're carrying our souls in. Okay? And I'm available for any time for readings or anything like that needs to happen. And also in any area that I'm in, Belize or Arizona, I will be happy to do all things structural integration, keeping your spine straight, helping you out with that. Homeopathy and readings, and I can do over video or phone. So thank you so much for joining. And again, please subscribe. Just hit it. It takes a minute. It's free. And like it so that we can keep these messages going out and support the channel if you resonate with this message. All right, y'all. Keep it high. I'll be back soon. Love y'all. Namaste.